WXII 12 News at 6 starts right now.
Police rope off a neighborhood with crime scene tape. They even had to call in the SWAT team. What neighbors say they heard moments before officers responded.
A plane crashes in a North Carolina state park. New details that we're learning about the people on board.
And we're just days away from the greatest homecoming on earth. The new spot where you can shop for shirts, hats, and everything else you need to sport your Aggie pride.
Bro, we're in a tornado! Mark! We're in a tornado!
We are in a tornado. Wow. A tornado plows right through part of Dallas, leaving a trail of destruction for nearly 20 miles tonight. Many streets are still covered with downed trees and power lines.
This aerial video shows roofs ripped off of homes and businesses. Incredibly, the mayor says there have not been any deaths or even serious injuries caused by that storm.
Now, our risk for severe weather is not high right now.
Let's send things over to Dave Aiken, though. He is saying we could see some strong storms in the next 24 hours or so. Dave?
Yeah, you're right, Kenny and Talitha. There's some potential for that. But I can tell you this, it's a pretty nice evening out there at the moment. We've got some clouds and even a few breaks in the clouds, but the temperature's really comfortable. In fact, pretty warm out there in some spots. It's 72 in Burlington now. Upper 60s just about everywhere else. 61 in North Wilkesboro and up in the mountains. They've had some fog and some thicker clouds up there. It's kept their temperatures into the 50s for a good portion of the day today. Here are the clouds and are now starting to thicken up back out to our west. And as we go through the evening and the early part of the overnight, we'll see the clouds come in with a little more vigor. There are some showers back out west over central parts of Kentucky and Tennessee. A cold front behind that over western Tennessee right now. That's what will move through the day tomorrow and could give us that chance for some strong, maybe even some severe storms. Hopefully it'll just be some showers as that line moves through and that front comes through during the day tomorrow, but it's certainly something we'll have to watch. No watches or warnings out at the moment over Tennessee, but there are some stronger cells in there just south of Cookeville moving towards Chattanooga right now. Now for tomorrow, the Storm Prediction Center has us in this marginal risk zone for the immediate triad area for tomorrow, maybe as early as late morning into the early afternoon that we could see some activity, kind of get a little on the nasty side. Hopefully that's not the case, but we'll have to be watchful and mindful of that. The best chances for any severe weather will be down over the triangle and back out to our south and east, where we could see some heavy rain, some strong winds in there, and maybe some isolated tornadoes. Hopefully that won't be the case. But the showers will develop overnight, maybe some severe storms on Tuesday or some strong ones where we could see some heavy rains. We'll watch for that. And the dry and seasonable Wednesday and Thursday. And we'll talk about the weekend forecast coming up in just a little bit.
All right, thank you so much, Dave. We have pinned a weather story to the homepage of the WXI 12 News mobile app. You can watch the very latest forecast and also check out some video updates from our weather team as they continue to track our risk for strong and severe weather. Happening now, we are still waiting to learn why officers in tactical gear swarmed a Winston-Salem neighborhood.
Yeah, scary scene. They blocked off part of Trent Street with crime scene tape. This is near the intersection of Silas Creek and Peters Creek parkways.
Kirsten Gutierrez has been out on the scene all afternoon. So Kirsten, have you been able to talk to investigators?
Talitha and Kenny, it's been hours since they told us we were going to figure out what exactly happened, but we were told by a police officer when they were leaving the scene that it was all just a precautionary measure. Now, the scene was clear just before 4 this afternoon, but let's take a look at what it looked like when we arrived just after 2 p.m. Now, there was a large police presence. There was even SWAT team members, like you mentioned, with tactical gear. They were all here for about an hour. Now, multiple neighbors say they heard what sounded like a gunshot or a loud boom around 1:45 this afternoon. Now, we got here around 2:15 and police were already setting up the crime scene tape. And like I mentioned, police aren't telling us much right now, but did said that there was a press release on the way. Not sure exactly what time we'll get that, but as soon as we get that information, we'll get that out to you and keep you guys updated on social media as well as our late night newscast. Live in Winston-Salem, Kirsten Gutierrez, WXI 12 News.
All right, thank you so much, Kirsten. Winston-Salem detectives have been pretty busy for the last 24 hours. They are also investigating a shooting and a suspicious death. Family members found Eric Eaton dead in his home on North Cameron Avenue. This happened yesterday, where detectives will only say certain circumstances make this case suspicious. They are waiting on an autopsy result. And someone also shot a man on Rupert Bell Park on Mount Zion Place. Officers don't have any information on a suspect in this case. A 15-year-old student is accused of bringing a gun to a Winston-Salem high school. Forsyth County deputies say that they found the gun in the student's backpack at Parkland High School. No one was hurt and the student never showed the gun. Meantime, investigators are planning to charge the student.
Happening now, crews are working to clear the wreckage of a plane that crashed in a state park in Raleigh. The pilot and a passenger were both killed. Crews spent the better part of all night searching Umstead State Park for that small craft. Investigators say the plane approached Raleigh-Durham International Airport, then dropped off the radar. Crews found it this morning. State troopers say the wreckage was awfully difficult to get to because of the terrain. It was so rugged. Investigators have identified the victims as Dr. Harvey Patridge and his wife Patricia. They were from Florida originally. WRAL, the NBC affiliate in the Triangle, spoke with family and friends. They say Dr. Partridge was a veterinarian and also an experienced pilot who had logged thousands and thousands of hours in the air. The NTSB will head up this investigation along with North Carolina Highway Patrol and state park officials. WXII shared live updates on this plane crash today on our Facebook page. Be sure to like the WXII 12 Facebook page to get a notification anytime we go live on Facebook.
Looking ahead, Winston-Salem's Big Fair could have a new name by the end of the night. In less than an hour, the City Council will vote on a resolution to change the name of the Dixie Classic Fair to the Carolina Classic Fair. A committee approved that name last week. Now, if the majority votes no, then the council will motion for a vote on Piedmont Classic Fair. Councilman Robert Clark says that he expects one of the names will be selected quickly. The City Council meeting begins at 7.
Today at our nation's capital, President Trump is on the defensive, taking on his critics, and particularly those who criticized his actions in Syria, and lashing out at impeachment efforts in Congress. The Pentagon says troops leaving Syria are now moving to Iraq. Meanwhile, impeachment proceedings do continue on Capitol Hill. The president told supporters he thinks the only reason Democrats want to impeach him is because that's the only way they can win next year's election. But most polls do show the president losing against top Democratic opponents. Look for much more on headlines today from our nation's capital. Tonight at the bottom of the hour on NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt. It begins in less than 30 minutes at 6:30.
In State of Addiction, a last-minute settlement in a lawsuit against 4 drug companies accused of fueling the opioid crisis has now come to an end. This would have been the first federal trial over the crisis. Shortly before opening statements, the companies agreed to a settlement with 2 Ohio counties worth more than $26 million. Now, this settlement does not directly impact the more than 2,500 lawsuits currently working through courts nationwide, but attorneys general in other states, including North Carolina, say they plan to move ahead with their own suits. In a joint statement, the attorneys general say that this is a very important step in fighting the opioid epidemic. Now, folks, this Saturday is National Prescription Drug Take Back Day, and for the first time, the Drug Enforcement Agency is accepting vaping devices. The agency says this is all to combat what it calls an emerging public health threat to our nation's youth. You can also bring unwanted, unhealthy, and unsafe medications to drop-off locations.
A 19-year-old is charged with murdering a man tonight who was found dead in a road in Greensboro. Officers arrested Yassine Barr. They say he shot and killed Douglas Wheelis on Gillespie Street last week. Barr is also charged with robbery with a dangerous weapon. And in a WXII 12 News exclusive, a Greensboro woman says she will heal from a violent and wild fight at a gas station. Latika Tucker is one of 3 victims who survived being run over by an SUV. She is still hospitalized with, among other things, cuts on her face. Zanelle Tucker is her cousin. She died after that attack. Greensboro detectives say the argument started in a parking lot because of a small crash. After the fight, investigators say a woman ran over several people multiple times. Latika says she remembers helping her cousin before the SUV struck. She says the next thing she remembers is being in the hospital and learning that her cousin had died. She spoke with us over FaceTime from her hospital room.
I remember looking for her and I'm like, okay, well, she's fine, and she would be right by my side. And that's when I, had to shed tears because they told me she was gone.
2 women are facing charges in this case, including murder. Police say the driver, Miranda Watlington, smelled of alcohol and also refused to take a field sobriety test.
Tonight, troopers are still investigating the cause of two tractor-trailer crashes in Winston-Salem. They actually happened within 8 hours of each other. One of the crashes was deadly. Troopers say Leon Baker was driving a tractor-trailer on I-40 near East Clemensville Road when he ran off that road. They say the truck caught on fire on the edge of the bridge before it rolled down an embankment and flipped over. Baker died at the scene. We still don't know what caused this crash on Highway 52 near University Parkway. This traffic camera video, I should say, shows part of all the cleanup because of this crash. We're going to bring you more details about what happened as soon as we get more information.
Looking ahead, the CEO of Boeing is expected to testify before a Senate committee sometime next week about the 737 MAX aircraft. Lawmakers have already heard from the FAA, NTSB, and DOT about the issues that have caused trouble for this plane. These planes have been grounded worldwide after two wrecks killed everyone on board just months apart.